letters in your SMART goals really go hand in hand. These include the principles of being both specific and being measurable. I've often noticed the importance of checking to determine if a goal is clear or not. Quite often they're vague, and you may say something like, I want to improve. Well, sure you do, but how do you plan on improving? How will you know if you've improved? Can you measure it? Of course, the more that you can measure it, the easier it is to be specific. The more specific you are, the easier it is to measure. If you say, for example, I want to be a faster runner. That's all well and good, but how are you going to measure that? How will you determine if you've achieved that? You may say that you want to be the best runner in the world. You could potentially measure that and see the statistics of the best runner in the world, but how are you going to know if you're any better than you were yesterday? You have to think about your long-term goal as well as the stages to get you there. You could say, I want to run 5 miles. You could run 5 miles, time yourself, and then it would help you determine if you could decrease your time for the next time if you're getting better. Or it could be, for example, like myself, I'm not able to run 5 miles flat out right now, but I could walk and jog and do alternating cycles. So part of my measurement could be instead that I start off walking for 20 minutes and then jogging for 10 minutes, alternating between those two styles. Later on, I could get down to only 15 minutes of walking and 15 minutes of jogging. So there are various ways that you can measure your goals. It could be that you want to get 5 miles straight out without any gasping hysterics or thinking that you're going to die. And that's great. But you have to think about how you start out by walking and jogging and then narrowing your efforts to focus more on the jogging instead to get faster as you go. It's not enough to say better. You have to think about how much better. It could be that you want to have the same amount of time walking and jogging over the next 30 days. Setting that shorter term goal helps you reverse engineer the process so that you can determine what you need to do to get to where you want to go. Running 5 miles is great, but think about how much faster you could be doing it as well as an additional measurable part of your goal. You could say that you want to be a faster runner, but it's important to know what that means and how you're going to be able to measure it to determine if you've actually met your goal. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.